Are you a mean girl at school? I have found that a lot of young women, I shouldn't say a lot, some young women that I coach, teach, work with, slip into being a mean girl or having mean girl qualities without even noticing it. And I think we all take turns, right? We all take turns being the mean girl and being the girl that's picked on because we're human beings and we make mistakes and we ebb and flow. But I want to help you identify if you are falling into some mean girl tendencies so that you can stop it immediately. Hey, I'm Abbi J. I'm a certified life coach for teenagers. I'm also a high school teacher, and I see too many amazing, brilliant young women who are kind, sweet, gentle, everything in between, and every now and then they'll have like a really mean girl tendency. And I just think if we can recognize it, if we can voice it, we can start to root these out of our life, because nobody wants to be a mean girl. Nobody wants to lose friends because of the way we treat them, right? We want to be seen as somebody that is loving and kind and really just wants the best for everybody, right? So here's some things to look for to tell if you're being a mean girl. If you exclude people from your friend group, that is probably the biggest one. And I've noticed that people don't do this in big ways like you see in movies of like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't sit by us. Or why are you sitting at our table, right? Like, nobody does that, right? But we do things like, oh, hey, you can't sit there. That's Jessica's seat. I'm so sorry, but look, we'll pull you up. Can we get a chair for that guy? Like, kind of making it a big deal that somebody wants to join, when instead you should just be like, oh my goodness, yes, join us for lunch, okay? I know this doesn't work every time because maybe there's a limit on I don't know, all the reasons, right? But if you are somebody that intentionally sets up boundaries for people to enter your group, or is trying to be possessive of your friends and say, well, these three are my favorite and I want to be their favorite, that's a mean girl quality. Because what you'll start to do is to attack and deflect other people from your group. And that is just a telltale sign that you've developed some of these mean girl qualities, okay? So that you're kind of being a gatekeeper and possessive of your group of friends. And also you want to just have besties. Like, it's just the three of us that are really besties, but we'll pretend with everybody else. Those are telltale signs. Another telltale sign that you're being a mean girl is that you're making subtle comments on social media or posting things that have a double meaning. Let's be true. Let's be authentic to who we are. If we have beef with somebody, let's go talk to them privately, offline, in person, okay? I've got so many videos on that for you. If we want to post a video and we're worried that, oh no, my other friends are going to see that I was hanging out with just this friend, then we're falling into the trap, right, of being exclusive with our friend group. We should make sure everybody has an invite to hang out with us. And then it's not a big deal when you post a picture of you and your bestie hanging out because everybody was invited and they just didn't come, okay? So, comments on social media. Making sassy or teasing comments to your other friends is another sign that you have fallen into like some mean girl tendencies. So I've noticed that this happens a lot with like bigger groups of friends where you do feel like you have lots of support friends, whether from elementary school up, but that you tease and you joke and you have certain roles that everybody fulfills. That is where you're starting to get into the mean girl classification, right? Because we're starting to label and put people in their corner. And we do that to try to secure our own space of what we want to be seen as, whether it's the group leader or the popular one or the flirty one, right? So don't peg and put people in their own corners. Also, another sign that you might be the mean girl is that you make mean comments or teasing comments or subtly mean comments to people that are outside of your group. And again, we're not willing to include and invite and open up our group. And I know what it's like to have a best friend. I am that person that I just have one person and that's all like the friends I need. I just have like one bestie. But making sure that we recognize and realize that there's enough love and friendship for all of us, okay? That's an attitude we need to have to avoid being a mean girl. So I hope that these subtleties that you might be noticing in your friend group are things that you can root out, right? Things that we can start to work on and recognize so that we ourselves can pull ourselves back from being that mean girl, because having those mean girl qualities poisons the friendships that we have. And before you know it, There's going to be fractions in your group. There's going to be so much unwanted drama that's going to happen because we let these little, almost unrecognizable habits slip into our interactions with our friends, and we became the mean girl. So I hope this video helps you out. I hope we can make some changes in what we're doing so that you can live your life more authentic, more open to love, and more open to all the friendships and people that want to hang out with you. So hope this video helps. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Abbi J out.